if the acceleration of an object is 0, does that mean no forces are acting on it? Does it? Okay. It actually turns out the best answer is C, that the forces balance and then they cancel and the total force is 0. Okay, so you can have individual forces acting and then they cancel. So we do have friction on this system for number 15. Let's answer the question. So we've got the normal force and we've got the weight. They should balance. We've got this 30 Newton force here, which is F1. We've got F2, which is a little smaller. That's 10 newtons. And there should be like a little 20 Newton force here. Actually, we just have friction force there, but we're going to actually calculate it. So there we go. Now, let's figure out how much friction acts on the box by setting up the equations. So we're going to balance the forces. So we're going to say F1, try that again, F1 minus F2 minus the friction equals 0, and that's going to give us 30 minus 10 minus the friction balances, and so I'm going to actually get the friction force equal to 20 newtons. Now, we get the block moving, friction acting on it is 10 newtons. We want to know what F1 equals, so we've changed up our forces. So it's actually a very similar equation since we're going horizontally. So we're going to have F1 minus F2 minus the friction. Again, we're bouncing horizontally, equals 0. Now we have F1 minus 10 equals 0. And that's going to give us an F1 equal to 20 newtons. Now here it says, what is the acceleration of the object? This implies that we don't balance. And so we end up equaling ma instead. So we're going to have we're going to have F1 minus F2 minus F equals ma. And we have a 10 kilogram mass. So we're going to plug in 30 minus 10 minus 10 equals 10 times A. This is going to be 10 equals 10 times A. And then we're going to actually, I'll just rewrite it here. We'll divide both sides by 10. And so we'll end up getting here 1 meters per second squared is our acceleration. So that pretty much wraps up the practice exam. Now you know that I'll have another one for you in a couple days. And this is pretty much it.